Boom. We're going to try this again. I had to shut it down because BJ spoiled another movie.
A totally different movie.
Yeah.
Randomly. Who knew?
Yeah, who knew?
Didn't even know that was possible.
But anyway.
Yeah, no, we're going to see...
Captain America Brave New World.
Yeah. It's going to be... I don't know.
I don't think it's... Here's the thing. Marvel had this trajectory, and then it was like Endgame, and then it's like the fucking Far From Home, and then it was like bam for a while, She-Hulk and stuff, and then suddenly like
She-Hulk.
No, like No Way Home, it hit like wow that's good, and then like Quantumania, blah, 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 and it's just sucked.
Well,
dude, just fucking terrible now.
Honestly, it's in the name. End game. End the shit and, let it go. I know you want your money and you want to milk, but stop.
You gotta remember,
stop.
Like, fuck. Most of these movies make $1 billion a pop.
I know, and they're literally compelled financially because they have the IP to do it.
Correct.
But
and if they don't,
artistic choices are bonkers.
If they don't use IPs every so often,
they lose them.
Then they lose them. Yeah,
that's why we get all these shitty Sony Spider-Man movies.
Like Craven.
No, that was not a shitty.
I know,
movie.
But that's why we're getting.
Movie.
That's why we're getting those movies.
Shitty.
The Damn Web, blah, blah, blah,
yeah.
Venom.
Exactly, but like. That's not real Marvel, in my opinion.
No,
that's
not
real Marvel.
No, that's boo Marvel.
I have
what
words
the fuck
for
are
Sony.
These guys doing without Spider-Man? Anyway,
in the Spider-Verse.
We're not here to talk about this.
No,
the movie looks fine. It looks. I'll tell you this. It looks a lot more. No, to me, it looks a lot more serious.
Sure, I'll give you that. It does seem to be a little more grounded and maybe earthy.
I'll bet you this will be a lot more in line with like Winter Soldier, which is a really good Marvel movie.
Yeah, I've never seen it, but everyone says that. I keep
showed her and see. Well, it's a good one.
What I like
Winter Soldier a lot.
No Marvel movie will ever compare to the fucking comics. Why? I don't even give a shit.
Infinity War is awesome. I love it.
Okay, they're not bad movies. They're pretty good movies.
I love,
but I'm just saying.
I love the whole Marvel up till Far From Home.
What is a tiny nitpick is like, let's especially the X-Men stuff. That's
those are just throwaway movies.
But like it's like awful. The cheesy costumes that they put people in. Just it's so laughable. I can't do it.
All the time travel.
It's fine if it's a comic book drawn that way, but then when you try to emulate that, humans look stupid like that in real life. So
that's why I actually liked the Marvel movies. Like
they're
Captain
better.
America
They're
has
way better.
Basically body armor type shit.
Yeah, they try. They try a little bit better.
Anyway, we're gonna go see it. We are. It's a fan event.
Yeah,
hyper fan event.
We don't know what we're getting into.
I don't know, but it cost fucking a lot of. It was like 25 plus tax and fees for fucking one ticket.
What are we doing?
I don't know. They better give us like fucking
here's memorabilia.
Yeah.
I better have another popcorn thing.
Yeah.
That spins.
It better be a fucking Winter Soldier, a fucking
three, four posters. Give me a scarf.
I want a pen. I want a blender. I want fucking all of it. Yeah, free toaster.
Free toaster with Captain America
toaster. I'll take it. Anyway.
Yeah, so I don't know. Expectations. I'm right in the middle. I'm gonna be like a 5.
If it harkens back to like Winter Soldier, I'm gonna be so happy. Because I like comic book movies when shit blows up and like you feel like there's stakes and shit. Yeah. Like they can be fun. Yeah. Like they can. I can really fucking eat them up.
It's so weird the difference between you and me. I don't give a fuck about explosions at all.
Oh, I do.
They don't do anything for me. I don't know why that is because I'm like a weirdo because everyone else just loves them, and
I like a good.
I don't know why.
I like someone getting punched in the face really hard.
There's no.
And I like explosions.
I think it's because I've seen a gajillion explosions. They just don't have any weight anymore.
Here's
I don't
the thing.
care.
It's not just explosions. It's what I like is when shit like a car gets smashed.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be a fireball, but like
creatively.
That's what I'm saying. Like shit. When I say explosions, it means just. Fucking
you just want wreckage.
Yeah. If there's some flames in there too,
the more that I think about it, The reason why I don't like that shit is because it's not practical effects anymore. That's why. Actually,
a lot of it, yeah.
Most of it isn't. Take me back to the 80s where they were really smashing cars and blowing
The
huge...
late 90s, Star Troopers?
Yeah, that's legit. That has more weight to it. It feels more like I can feel the heat in my mind, you know? Like, holy shit. Nowadays, it's just... I don't...
We'll see.
That's where we are. I mean,
We'll see if the action's good. If the action's good, it's already getting a lot of points for me because I love action.
And like he's a great actor. And Harrison Ford's in it, so...
Like I said, I love seeing people get punched in... I just love action. I eat that shit up.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but we're going to talk to you in a minute.
Yeah, we will find out what this whole thing is, and then we'll
Brave New World! Let's go!
Oh my god! Wow! Shit! He's like, oh, we're just gonna start rolling, huh? And he's like, yep. And we're like, it's freezing out, guys.
It's fucking really
13 degrees out.
My car is freezing cold.
Just stepped in. I'm getting warm now.
It's warmer out of the wind.
We do this for you guys.
Yeah, we're just talking about. He's like, this winter reviews suck. That's so not wrong.
It's tough.
We do have to go in because we're cold cars and wait till they warm up.
Okay, so to the movie. Wow. Okay.
I'll tell you this. I'm gonna say, I liked it, but not that much.
Yeah,
it has a lot of good qualities.
It does. It actually has some merit to it, but at the same time...
This is a rare occasion where the action kind of brought it down.
There's some stupid shit going on in here. But, like, at the same time, I think some of the fight scenes were legitly cool.
Oh, yeah.
And
he does some power fucking moves on dudes, too.
It's pretty cool.
He rocks some motherfuckers good.
He makes a good Captain America.
I think so, too.
I think he's great. I think he's perfect for the role.
Yeah, I think so, too. The acting was really good.
It was.
The weird thing is, though, that this shouldn't be fucking Captain America. This should be Thaddeus Ross. Because he's got way more screen time.
Harrison Ford is in this like double anyone else.
Yeah,
it seems like
no joke.
It's which is great. I mean,
there's a lot of story going on.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I feel like this is his last movie.
I don't.
I bet you. He's so old.
Maybe, yeah.
He's so fucking old.
Yeah.
He pulls it off though, man, and he acts his ass off, and
he does act his ass off.
So props to Harrison Ford on that one.
Yeah.
All the cast actually pretty good. So. Wow, where to begin though? I mean, I don't know.
We just began.
The story is like, I mean.
Hold on. How long does it take to assemble a fleet and go across half the world?
Well, here's the thing. Because the fleet is already out there.
Okay, I was gonna say this movie takes place over
the Fifth Fleet is in charge. A week. So you probably don't know this, but the Fifth Fleet is in charge of the Indian Ocean.
Oh, so there's already a bunch of boats.
They're just sitting out there usually.
Oh, okay.
We've got our islands that they refuel on and shit that
are. That's gotta suck being in the Navy, just sitting out on a boat.
You know, you gotta be. You know.
Anyway, special effects. This movie seemed a little low budget at times.
They praised this whole, like, this is made for IMAX and all this, and I'm like, why?
It looked kind of grainy.
It was. That's exactly what it was. It was so grainy.
No, you know what it was?
What the hell was that?
It was the screen itself has, like, texture.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
And I kept seeing that whenever there'd be, like, a pure white spot.
It's not moving.
Yeah.
It's staying where it is when we light it up.
It will ever change, you know.
Yeah, it's still.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like there's boogers on it or something.
It wasn't overly loud like assumed it was going to be. Most IMAX movies just are brutal.
Yeah.
On the old hearing devices.
Okay, so
I'm wearing gloves and
story. What do you think of the story? It's really convoluted and twisted, and it has like all these like.
It's
political
intrigue. I think it does. It's a. I don't know. Serviceable. We use that word a lot, but it gets the story going. So
it does.
Or like it gets the movie going.
It makes sure that there's places for action.
Yeah.
It's like
it also kind of drags down the movie with the pacing a little bit.
Kind of.
Because they got to sit and talk about all this stuff all the time.
Well,
which is fine, but I feel like there was a couple points where they started talking about the same shit they just talked about.
I know. I love the scene right in the beginning where Harrison Ford goes, "Oh yeah," and try to call Beth my daughter, as if nobody knows who the fuck Beth is. Like, it's obvious. Betty or whatever.
And they show, like, because it's so pictures of her. And they recap.
It's the as you know moment.
It is, like, my daughter.
My daughter. It's like,
Betty.
Shyamalan.
So, the Harrison Ford's character is from the fucking Incredible Hulk movie from 2008. The one where the Hulk was played by Edward Norton.
Oh, I see. I forgot about how all that ties in. That's
crazy. The thing is, that movie, then they recast Hulk immediately. You know, so it almost doesn't feel like it's even canon.
No, it doesn't.
And that Ross, it's a completely different actor in that movie.
Yeah.
And he's the same Ross that's like fucking with the Avengers, the whole, putting him in prison. And then they recast him as fucking Harrison Ford. Weird. Why not have the original actor? The original actor is really good, too.
Yeah, he is.
And it's probably way the hell cheaper than Harrison Ford.
Weirdly enough, guys, he was the last person in the credits, Harrison Ford. We're
Weird.
like, why is he not?
It's like Anthony Mackie.
All the way down there, like, Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford.
That
it's like,
should be the top guy. He's the man.
Yeah. Well, he's got the most screen time by far.
Yeah. Wow.
Acting was solid. Everything's good. He's got a supporting character who plays the Falcon, because now that he's Captain America,
he pissed me off early on, and then he kind of grew on me.
Yeah, he was annoying. I don't know how to explain his character.
He's fine. The actor did a good job.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird because, like, at first I was like, dude, that dialogue, shut him up. And then, like, Captain America's like, just shut the fuck up. Like,
half the movie, he's like, this guy doesn't shut up. Every time they go talk to anyone else,
that, and it's like, okay, we get the point. And
so
then,
it's like
he
kind
grows
of
on
a shtick a little bit. So
he plays this. I'm looking up to Captain America. He's
but also
the
tech junkie.
He's the tech guy.
But also a fighter, because he kicks a lot of ass too.
He does. He pulls his own weight. He absolutely.
Why
does.
even have those stun batons if they don't fucking take you out? Okay?
Don't get me started.
They were getting wailed on. They got these fucking things that go and all it goes, ow! Like, they're like, oh, that hurts!
Oh!
Like,
yeah, it's fucking
for real.
ridiculous.
It's like, why even have those?
You know who Go ahead.
I got one other thing to mention. There's this Ruth character who's Harrison Ford's like security advisor.
I was just about to say, she's my favorite character out of the whole movie.
I have a problem. It's like with most action movies that have women in them. No offense to women.
Oh yeah.
I know if women are trained, they can fucking kick ass and kill people. But this girl is so small.
She's tiny.
She's and these guys that she's beating up are so big, there's no way.
That's why she's my favorite character.
There's no way her damn weight. If she jumped on him, she just like.
She's a widow. Right. So she's in the.
If she jump kicked one of those guys, she'd be like, ugh.
Yeah.
So she's
highly trained. She's whatever, but it's so funny because there's no fucking way this tiny little
can beat up 8 soldiers that are giant.
She's got to be like 4'11" or so. She's so small.
She is way
when
small.
You see her next to 6 feet tall guys, you're like, wow, you come up to their like belly button. It's so
I bet
weird.
She weighs like 85, 90 pounds.
But I loved it. I thought it was fun.
All right.
Like
yeah.
she won my heart immediately. Like, I'm like, who's this bitch? She's all being.
I thought
she
was a bad guy at first.
Yeah, but no. Maybe we should rate this.
Yeah, let's rate this to get the spoilers. Here's the thing.
Okay, so
I had fun for most of it.
There's a lot of action.
There's a lot of action, but a lot of it's really dumb shield stuff.
Yes,
his shield bouncing.
He plays frisbee and boomerang with everything, and he doesn't miss. And how can you calculate? Fucking annoying.
It's so stupid.
It's dumb. There's no reason. What the hell is that? Every time he gets into a pickle, oh, good thing I got my shield. You see it in the trailer. Yep. He shoots down like 4 or 5 missiles in one ding 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 ding. Like, what the hell is that? What is going on?
Did you notice the one thing from the?
Oh, it's so dumb.
We've seen the trailer so many times.
Yeah.
There's a thing where it's like, "You're not Steve Rogers."
Yeah, and
then he goes,
they cut out into. I was waiting for that moment.
They cut out.
And they,
no, I'm not. That's
not in the movie.
Instead, he goes, "I see how it is."
He's like, "Oh, okay, all right."
Clearly, trailer bait.
Yeah.
But
weird.
we should probably rate it though.
So Celestial Island.
That happened in the Eternals, the movie.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
That's a movie I didn't see. I'm thinking about that.
I actually liked
that.
The Eternals.
Was super. What a really neat
way to introduce adamantium.
Yeah. Well, it's like, oh, well, how did Wolverine get his then? What the fuck? Come on.
He's not created yet.
Oh, is this like in the past? Way in the past?
X-Men aren't in this universe.
Well, okay.
They're going to be,
but.
They're going to be.
Yeah,
they're on their way.
I see.
We
what's
saw
happening.
Beast at the end of one of them, and
true.
Professor X was in the multiverse.
They're getting absorbed back into the.
Yeah,
but like, okay, so interestingly enough, though, like how huge that thing was.
Yes.
I'm like, that's gonna fuck up like the rotation of the fucking axis of the planet. It's so big.
Oh yeah.
That thing was so huge. Like that's gotta be.
It was mountain size.
Bigger than a mountain.
Well, I mean. Yeah, I mean, you saw helicopters and shit and jets fly around it.
Oh man, you never see the whole thing in one shot. It's always like part of it.
And
like
its hand.
Its hand is like the size of. Oh my god!
You should watch the Eternals. I actually think it's good. It was like critically panned. Like no one likes it.
Oh really?
Because there's too many. There's like 12 main characters.
Yeah.
But
that sucks.
I think it's cool. And they fucking kill that thing at the end or whatever, and now it's just there.
Now it's part of the canon and or part of the world.
Yeah, because that's how Marvel works.
So basically, well, we'll get to spoilers. And
let's get to ratings. I'm between a 6 and a 7.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna just.
I liked it.
I'm gonna drop a 6 right now.
Okay.
I was at a 5 for most of the movie, and then some of the actions. Scenes elevated a little bit, and some of the dialogue where it was just kind of like, okay, now they're just playing around.
No, they're just
like broing it up, and I'm that felt
like I
good.
said, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna say a 6 as well because whatever. Like I said at the very beginning, I liked it. Not that much.
Yeah.
It was okay. It was. I don't know. It is what it is.
It's kind of bland, guys.
It's kind of boring.
Yeah. It's like
the set pieces. Okay. There is some cool shit. Hulk goes and blows down the whole White House. I was like, bam!
Yeah, he wrecks some shit with just a
thunderclap.
So
and like the chase
fight is
the chase scene where he's like, he pulls down the shield and Hulk's face is like right there.
Right there, like,
you're like, oh fuck!
Yeah,
he's like a killing machine at that point.
Cool.
But
anyway, spoilers.
All right, since you're going gloveless, I will.
It's warm up.
It's starting to warm up.
The seats are nice and toasty. And
that's because I put the seat
my
heat
biscuits
on.
are. Woo. Anyway, so
spoilers.
Yeah, wow. This is all about.
You kind of can't. Honest to goodness, the trailer spells it out. There's some subterfuge shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the main villain, you don't know who he is throughout the whole movie.
In the original Incredible Hulk, he's like this throwaway character. He is. It's like somehow he gets bled forgot even. That's how throwaway he was, because there was Abomination was the villain in that movie.
Yeah.
This guy like has something happen to him and then you never see him again.
Yeah.
In that movie. It's like a plot thread that just didn't go anywhere.
It's like snip that off.
So guaranteed they're like, oh, what fucking shit from like a long time ago, just like how they had to put Trevor Slattery in fucking Shang-Chi. Like, for no reason, the villain of, the actor from Iron Man 3
it's so funny how everyone kind of ends up knowing everyone in the movie. There's always a place for you.
There is.
Yeah, so, anyway. But
he's the villain, and Ross...
It's very simple.
I almost don't want to talk about it.
Let me do the talking. So,
all right, I usually do this part.
United States and Japan and several countries. So the president of the United States is trying to make a deal so that they can harvest the adamantium and spread it to the world evenly so that everyone gets it and it's not, whatever. And
it's because not just adamantium, anything with that celestial.
Yeah.
Because the technology for shit. Medical stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But they keep pushing the adamantium.
They do, yeah. It's a new indestructible metal.
The problem, it's the president. He's got a heart condition. Right, and he almost died way back in the day, but the villain he's been giving him pills the whole time to keep him alive and slowly upping the doses of the Hulk juice, basically, that's in it.
Yeah.
And so, but what he's trying to do is cause a war between Japan and...
To destroy Ross's legacy, because Ross became president.
Exactly. That's it. It's a revenge plot that takes the whole world. He wants to suck the whole world into it. And it's like, well, come on, just like assassinate him some other way. Or just, you don't need to...
Just kill him.
Just kill him. Like, but that's not destroying his legacy. It's a really stupid motivation, in my opinion.
Most are when it comes to just straight up revenge.
Right. But
like, you seen Far From Home, right? How fucking, what's his damn name? Mysterio. He never, he didn't, trust me in my ideas.
Yeah.
And he named my baby Barf. Like, that's the acronym for that technology that dude made. He's like, he named it Barf. Mine.
I'm upset. I'm gonna destroy your legacy.
Now I'm gonna
kill you.
Try to kill people.
It's so dumb. But that's the gist of it, and and whatever. Like, I'm just, that's all you gotta know. Like, is there more to it?
And there's no real spoilers, because, sure,
well,
Ross has been hiding all this stuff. He, used this guy because...
He kept him a prisoner and promised him a pardon.
Once he became president.
But he didn't pardon him.
Yeah, and then the guy went revenge.
He turned on him, and
Asshole.
the guy is super smart. But so what he does is he does all this mind control manipulation to all these people to cause attempted assassinations.
So somehow...
I don't understand how he's triggering Air Force pilots and shit like that. How did he really? Is he that smart? He just
I don't.
Fuck off. It's so.
There was a couple dumb parts like
that. There's tons of them.
And then so he breaks out of the facility, and he's just a little guy in a hoodie. Yeah. And somehow he tracks down this guy right before he calls Steve Rogers
to tell him about what's in
the
pill.
And then he kills him with this supersonic machine. Yeah. He's like, as I turn up the dial, your heart will explode.
Yeah.
And
right now your equilibrium's all off.
Yeah,
and he's like,
he walked there.
Dude, he's on the grounds where SEAL Team 6 trains.
That's what it literally says. SEAL 2.
You can't get anywhere near that. I've actually looked that shit up, and it's not.
And he just walks up.
So dumb.
And he just happens to know right where this guy's about to make a phone call.
He walks right up on him.
Yeah. He walks right up and kills him.
Little stupid shit that gets kind of it's almost.
That's kind of why I can't do 7.
Forced in there.
I wanted to give it a 7.
Belong in there.
No, don't. They could have just been no. He doesn't tell this person to trace the pills. Because by never letting Steve or Captain America know, or, Sam, by never letting him know, that adds nothing to the plot, telling him to look up, have your guy research these pills and figure it out.
It's like a weird side thread to bolster the main story, but it doesn't really...
It's completely unnecessary.
It's like frills. It doesn't really...
And it's literally to kill that guy so that Sam... gets pissed.
Yeah, because it's his. He's one of his guys.
It was one of his buddies, and he's like, "Well, this ends now."
Yeah. Now it's my turn for revenge.
You know what was kind of cool though is that I never even thought of it. Nothing can penetrate a Hulk's fucking skin.
It appears so,
except for vibranium.
Yeah,
because
it's pretty.
He got
neat.
These special new wings.
The wings are cool.
From
I thought I was gonna hate them. But I didn't hate them as much as I thought. They came through a little bit.
It was cool.
Without
watching
him,
him
he would be smeared.
Okay, so
all over.
The other plot thing is at a certain point, they're both fleets are sitting there in Indian Ocean.
Yeah.
Excuse me, and rogue pilots get brainwashed.
Yeah.
There's a specific song that triggers it.
Yep. It plays. He gets broadcast through all the the super lockdown frequencies and shit. Yeah,
So here's the thing. Everyone that was brainwashed before was like, I need to kill the president.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
He just flashes some signals at these guys, plays some music.
Yep.
And then they're like, well, now we have to attack the Japanese fleet. How do they relay the specifics of what they need to do?
I don't know. It just turns you evil. It's the most.
It's based on your DNA.
I want to drop this a point for that. Yeah. That's a good point because it's here's the thing: when you do sleeper cell shit, you have to program all kinds of shit in over and over and keep bombarding.
This is what you're gonna do.
This is what exactly.
This is what you have
walk
to
them
do.
through that. You split their personality.
I'm turning this up. This is fucking cold. on my feet.
You split their personality, and then you hide the one personality. You know, you guys,
Yeah.
whatever. But
yeah,
like,
they know our whole audience knows all about sleeper cells.
You've seen it in so many stupid movies.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's in a lot of movies.
Okay, so here's another thing.
There's one more dumb thing.
There is a few dumb things. So during that battle, his buddy's like, "No, I can do it." Falcon guy, he shoots these missiles.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
And he gets so close, like this missile's coming right at him. He's like, "I got it!" He shoots it and it blows him up.
It blows him up,
and he's toast.
After Captain America's like, "No, I got it." They're like, "No, I got it. No, I got it." I'm like, oh, they're gonna hit each other in midair. I'm like, yes, hit him.
Before all this, Captain America is that close to like 5 missile explosions.
Yeah, but he's got vibranium wings.
He like rams a missile with his shield. He's like, yeah, bam.
Fucking nothing without that shield.
I can't.
He's a pussy without that
like a
shield.
Fucking ping pong.
He can hit 9
missiles.
Boom, 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 and then it's like ping, always back to him. Or like he's just like whoop, and it's on his back instant. It's like what the all the time.
And so no one aims. Oh my god, he gets shot at so much.
Yeah,
and no one aims at his legs.
Don't go for the legs. Go aim. No, dude, it's aimed for the shield. It's like they want
That's a target.
No, they're used to the bullseye.
They just all hate America. They're like, I just.
You know what's really funny? He's got there's a scene where he's using binoculars, and when he's zooming in, you know, like how there's like a reticle.
Oh yeah,
it's Captain America overlaid. Yeah, it was very faint, but I was like, oh no, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. Wow.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
So one other thing, as far as I know, and correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I thought that Japanese were not allowed to have a military because our military is their military.
I thought that was the way to
Why do they have
World
a
War
whole
II.
fleet and all these jets? If they had jets, they would be our guys.
This is... Yeah, probably.
That's
this
what they would be.
Earth 626, though. Or 662. So, World War II
I'm pretty
never
sure
happened.
that's not scary. Oh, yeah.
Even though the Captain America movie is based
on it. Yeah, having gone through that war. Yeah, I don't know, man. That was a little weird. That threw me off. Unless that changed at some point. We don't know, though, because maybe they're like, you should have a military just in case or something. But why? Because I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
Whatever.
Historically, we're not allowed. Their military is us. So that's been since 1945, 1946, whatever.
I'm pretty sure. Anyway, we're both pretty sure.
It could be wrong, but
I could have swore I knew that.
Wow.
And heard that too.
Yeah. So I don't know. It was weird because they had. And then some of the weird chopper. I don't know. I kind of like the chopper with the giant minigun on the top.
That was sweet when he fucking harpooned it with a fucking flag.
Yeah. I gotta say the CGI for the Hulk. Harrison Ford looked awesome.
It did look good.
He looked like Harrison Ford.
And he grew 4 times, and so did his pants.
And his pants,
and then when he shrank back down,
he had the pants were still around his fucking waist. I don't know. That's a hell of a belt.
I was hoping he was going to die. I was like, oh shit.
That would be cool.
Because he lunges at Captain America at the end, because he already ripped off one of his wings.
Yeah.
And it was like a knockdown, drag-out fucking fight.
It was a good fight.
I liked that.
I thought that was like a legit climax.
The fucking last
Except for
20-something minutes is worth the price of admission.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so, too. But
100%.
he fucking goes, he's like, because Harrison Ford's fucking Hulk is
you just cannot
brutal.
Stop him. Nothing hurts him.
Knocking down trees, using everything as bats.
He's flying like 500-mile jumps.
Yes, and he does it, and Captain America has one wing left, and he goes, whoosh.
Yeah, he
pulls it up the last
second. Vibranium
it
wing.
can cut his fucking
it's
skin.
The only thing
and
that can do it.
Shanks him in the stomach.
And he gets fucking.
But I was hoping it would have been in the heart, and he would have died.
Or if it cut him in half.
Because if you look, there was no casualties in this whole movie. Most people they just knock out. That's fucking
true.
That Steel Viper or whatever the fuck his name was, Sidewinder.
Yeah, he even lives.
He didn't even die.
He's gonna be in another movie. God damn it!
No one dies, which is kind of disappointing. I wanted someone to die.
I'll be back. You know he's the villain in the next movie.
True story. Harrison Ford was the villain in this movie.
He was.
He fucking
though you're like.
He went against all his fucking things. He was like, no, we'll use our military to take it out. He was like,
I think
he was like pure evil.
He was
at a lot of parts.
He was under
a lot of pressure,
and he wasn't himself because of the pills. I think he was ultra aggressive and aggravated and like on his last.
They upped the gamma.
You know, you can't back a dog into a corner and expect him to not.
What about the character Bradley? They brought him back from the Winter Soldier and Falcon TV show.
What about him?
He's funny. I like that dude a lot.
He had a good. Yeah, he's what? He's going to be a senator or a?
No, that's Bucky. I'm talking about the guy who's a super soldier, who they tortured for 30 years, and you forgot that he's a main character. He's the guy.
Winter Soldier that I never saw.
No.
What?
He's the guy that shot at the fucking president. He's a huge part of this movie.
Yeah. What about him?
What do you think of him?
Oh, he's okay.
Jesus.
I don't
brain fart.
Oh my
Here's
God,
what
Mike
happened. The names for these characters just go.
They said Bradley 50 times in this movie.
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
He's all right. He's great,
I liked
actually.
him.
He's kind of funny.
He was like the comedic relief in a super dark way.
Yeah, no, you know what?
And his acting
he
is
was
really good,
probably the best actor besides
Harrison Ford.
Yeah, he goes through some shit in this movie.
He does. He
it's
really
pretty
does.
rough and it's sad and like it, you know, you kind of feel for him. So
yeah,
his situation is pretty fucking
Lost
dire.
Wife,
he doesn't know what.
that.
Yeah, he's just a hurt man, you know.
Shell of the former self.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
No,
he's still
fighting.
in there.
He's still
It's
fighting.
still in there, and he's a badass son of a bitch.
He still beats up fucking dudes.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you see his intro, you're like, oh, fuck.
He takes these giant, probably like 150-pound heavy bags,
just swings
and
them
just uses them like a bat.
Yeah.
But
pretty cool. I don't know. What's the actor's name?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
But I saw his name was Bradley. Yeah.
I wanted to see other movies that he's in. Actually.
Yeah, he's not in The Winter Soldier. He's in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the TV show on Disney Plus.
Oh, okay. Well,
so,
did you say Disney?
I know.
Oh, okay.
We're flagged. No, I was kidding.
Anyway. Now we're on Disney's hit list.
Yeah, we said Disney once.
Anyway.
I think that's all I have to say.
Yeah.
It's above average, but not by much.
It's barely floating above average.
Yeah.
I think
That's
it was
what
a
a 6 is.
watch.
Yeah.
A worthwhile watch. In the beginning of this one, you do get the intro because it is an IMAX. You get the intro from the main
we
actor.
forgot to say we got these. This is all we got. We got bust out yours because mine's still in the bag.
Yeah.
Collector's item. It's a. See if it'll. I don't know.
I got
the light won't really work.
I'll get mine. Here's what it is, guys. It's your very own. Hold on, let me just get that in there.
I don't know if the lighting's gonna even focus on that.
Maybe if I put my there.
There you go.
It's a keychain, guys. That's all it is.
And on the back it says filmed in IMAX.
Wait, you can't. Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. That's what you got. Did you see they had?
It's decent quality. I'll give it that.
It's metal and probably pewter or something.
It's $8 for this.
Well,
right?
no, it's probably close to $10.
$10 for this.
Because we didn't technically see a matinee, so it should have been normal prices, which would normally be about $15. And we paid $25 each.
At
AM garbage.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. But yeah, good times.
Good times were had by about 60% of the audience.
When it was over, they were clapping.
You know what was really
clapping.
irritating about this particular session is there was okay, when we first walked in and
there was a crying baby at a movie theater.
Yeah, dude.
What the fuck? Yeah. I just remembered that. A crying baby, but like 2 rows behind me. What are you bringing a baby to a PG-13 action movie?
This is an adult movie.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
And there's little kids kicking my chair. What's going on here?
Yeah,
I want, and then crinkle, crinkle, crinkle.
Yeah.
You know what really disgusted me
Chaps your ass.
When you went to go get a water and all these people were filing in.
Yep. At the very beginning.
The smell of the butter of all the popcorn made me sick. Because we're used to being alone in theaters.
Most of the time.
Very alone.
Most of the time.
But I was surrounded by a sea of butter. And
I still can't fucking believe there's a crying baby.
Yeah, what the fuck?
A baby, like,
you're gonna bring a baby to an extremely loud movie? What are you doing?
It wasn't like a 2-year-old being like, Mama.
No.
It was a baby, like an actual baby.
It was one that you can't shut up. It's like, shut up, bitch.
God.
Okay. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching.
We're gonna let you go.
In. Like, share, subscribe. Bang the bell.
2 more movies this weekend we might watch.
Stay tuned for a couple more.
We'll see what time we get to them.
Here.
So,
fill out the survey if you haven't seen it. Or no, we didn't. Did we do one for this? this weekend?
Just what movies we want to see.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Cool.
I'll take a
Anyway.
look at it by tomorrow. We'll see what's going on.
We'll catch you guys later in another edition of Vertical Slice.
Boom! How's it going? We're gonna see Captain America: Brave New World.
Yep, Harrison Ford as the Burning Red Hulk.
Yeah, Anthony Mackie, who I really like.
He's great.
He's awesome. As the Falcon /
Falcon
Captain America.
Did you ever see Beyond the Wire?
No.
That's he's in that. As a side note here, real quick, he plays an agent. It's a long story, but he's actually an AI robot, and you don't find out till like halfway through the movie.
You just spoiled it for everyone. What are you doing? Oh my God.
Doing what I do.
That's awful, dude.
No, what? I'm asking you if you've seen it or not.
You just spoiled it for everybody.
It's not. That's not the twist of the movie. You find that out. I mean, it's just. But he plays.
You said you don't find it out till the end.
No, it's still like halfway through the movie.